Hello friends, welcome back or welcome to the channel. Now, almost 2 years ago, I made a video called Things That Americans Do That Confuse Us. I pissed a lot of Americans off. I know that there's an angry American sitting behind the camera saying, Tanner, oh, we're not confusing, you're confusing, you guys eat kangaroo. I found a whole bunch more and I am ready today to dive back in and probably tilt some Americans, but let me know in the comments, do you agree, do you disagree? If you haven't seen the first video, I do suggest going and checking that out after this. I pretty much touched on the tipping, the money, food portions, and all of that kind of stuff. It's probably one of my favorite videos ever. Today, we're gonna dive in and look at more stuff that Americans do that are really weird. Yeah, I said it. Americans are weird. I don't know why I'm saying this because most of my audience is American and they're gonna yell at me. Don't yell at me, please. I'm a nice Australian girl, please. You have a whole aisle in your supermarkets dedicated to just cereal. I mean, I don't think it's just cereal, just like food in general in America. It's just there's so many brands, there's so many different types. The stores are just massive. Like the size of our grocery stores are nowhere near the size of yours. It's insane. Like we have 3 brands of cereal. I swear to God. That's all we have in Australia. I swear. That's definitely not a fact, but let's just go with it. I don't know what any of these are, but they look tasty. I'm not complaining. I remember when I went to America for the first time when I was a kid, I was like, I need to eat every single type of food I could possibly eat while I'm here. And listen.
I came back about 10 kilos heavier.
The huge number of flags everywhere. Now, I'm a proud Aussie, and I know that you guys are proud Americans, but you guys just take it to the next level. Nothing wrong with it, but they're just everywhere. I swear, everywhere I look in America, there's just flags everywhere. It's overwhelming. We get it. Your country's great. You're patriotic. We get it. Look at me being defensive. I'm judging the Americans, but also tiptoeing back and being but it's okay. It's okay. Because I'm just scared because my audience is all American. And I know that you guys are going to roast me in the comments. Now, in the last video, we touched on the food portions and how big they are. They're massive. The size difference of an American McDonald's meal to an Australian one is just insane. It goes to say the drink sizes. Why do you need that much liquid? It's too much. Then it makes me gotta go to the toilet 4 times. It's too much, dude. This is an actual photo. This is a photo of an American enjoying a coffee from Starbucks. Yeah, this is a legitimate photo. In Australia, our large would probably be your small. Just to put that in perspective, paying for an ambulance. Listen, this one's a bit weird because it does vary in America with healthcare, ambulances, and it does vary in Australia if you have a health fund, if it's public, whatever. And I don't want to get in trouble, but you shouldn't have to pay for healthcare if you really need it. I think you get general healthcare in Australia, but then if you want the one up, private healthcare, you got to pay for that. I don't know. I don't know how it works. I'm not educated. I do know that healthcare is an issue in America, and I just don't understand why. Don't you think humans should be taken care of? Why is healthcare something that costs money? If you get sick, it's I didn't choose to get sick. I didn't do anything to get sick. You know what I mean? You need to be taken care of. And then you wake it up the next day with a $10,000 bill. Aerosol cheese products. It does confuse me, I will admit, but I'm definitely not mad about it. Cheese in a spray can? Are you kidding me? Shut up and take my money. Sign me up. I love this. I mean, it's definitely not good for you. It's probably not the best cheese because it's probably filled with preservatives and sugar and bad stuff, but it's tasty and it looks cool. Just spraying cheese into your mouth like you would whipped cream. That is so cool. I love it. You can buy milk in gallon-sized containers. Who needs that much milk? Who's drinking that much milk? Does your milk last longer? Maybe? I don't know. How long is this milk sitting in your fridge? Because when I buy milk, it's probably got 4 or 5 days. That's it. How much milk you drinking? What else you putting milk in? I don't understand what people use milk for. I don't actually drink milk anymore, but there was never a point in my life where I needed a gallon. It's not necessary. I mean, even in the shopping center, your portions are just massive. And we're all the same size. I've been to America. The people are the same size. I just don't get it. Maybe everyone has 10 kids. Maybe that's what's going on. That you can get fired just like that and have no income. Wait, what? Is that true? So is this actually a thing that you can just get fired and then be pack your see you later? Oh, in my country, if you are fired, your employer needs to pay you for at least 3 months after you're fired. No, that's a bit long. That's a bit long, but you should have a little bit of warning to figure out what's next. I guess it would depend how long you're in a job for, but I definitely don't think that you should get fired and then be see you later, go have fun, no pay no more. It's you gotta kind of give them a little bit. Jesus. Yellow school buses are actually a thing in America. I honestly thought it was just a cartoon thing, but nope. I can understand why other people don't think that this is real. I personally didn't even realize that the yellow buses were an actual thing until I went to America. It's cool though. I like it. I like it a lot. It makes them more recognizable. It's school bus yellow, easy. Here, I mean, you can obviously tell it's a bus, but they don't look cool like that. I want the yellow buses. There, I said it. Australia, get some damn yellow buses, all right? It's not that difficult. Probably very difficult, but let's just go with it. You have those angry sinks that chop shit. Yeah, we don't have that here for all those Americans watching. We don't have the sinks that do the choppy of the food to get it. It doesn't make sense. A garbage disposal? What is that? And why does it exist? Do you still have them or are they in the older homes? I kind of like it. I kind of want one. American kids eat straight sugar.
What?
Do they? Pixie sticks. I mean, that's not just America. Listen, I think every country has lollies. Is it weird when I call things lollies? Because you guys, is it candy? Call it candy? Yeah, in Australia we call it lollies, which is interesting. Higher education can cost upward of $50,000 per year. Huh? Is that why all those parents are like trying to get their kids on sports scholarships? We have a thing called a HEX debt. So essentially we go to uni, we don't have to pay for it. None of it comes out of our account. We go to university for 4 years, say it's 50 grand for the 4 years. And then to pay for it, you just pay it in your tax yearly. It just slowly chips away for the rest of your life until it's all paid off. Like it's not hanging over your head constantly, which is nice. You just don't get your tax return. Wow, we're learning about Australia. You're welcome. This is cool. I don't know. I think education shouldn't be something that's as expensive as it is because it's like you're educating people to do tasks that are going to help the world, bring to the economy, all that kind of stuff. But that's just my opinion, okay? The TV ads for oh, I can't speak. The TV ads for prescription medication. Oh my God. TV ads for scripted meds, okay? I can't do it. Legally here, we can't do this. So it's weird that they're promoting any type of meds on TV. Like, you just can't do that. Drinking, wait, you can do drinking, I think. I don't know. Australia's very strict with like really random stuff. I mean, this one definitely makes sense. Like, you don't need to advertise this kind of stuff. It doesn't really make sense. Okay, this one, it really pisses me off whenever I travel. And I'm sorry. And I know you can't help it. I know. But you guys don't include taxes in your prices. I know I've mentioned this before in other videos. I know. You see the drink, it says $3. But then you go to the counter and it's like $3.70 because you got to pay the tax on it. Or if you're at a restaurant, it's $3 for the drink, 70 cents for the tax, and then you got to tip $1. I'm confused. You're confusing me. This is the whole point of this video. I am confused. Wearing outdoor shoes inside the house. I don't know if this is like an American Australian thing. I don't really get, I'm just questioning my entire life. I'm like, do I wear shoes inside? Is this an American Australian thing? I don't know. I think I take my shoes off when I get home, but it's not like I have all my shoes sitting outside. Me just questioning my entire life. I'm like, is Australia confusing? Am I confusing? The size of your SUVs and trucks. I've been fortunate enough to travel a lot to the States, and as soon as you like coming down in the plane and you can see like cars and stuff, they're literally ginormous, gigantic, just huge. The cars are huge. We don't have cars and like the SUVs and trucks that are the size of yours. They're crazy big. You could 100% tell the difference between Australia and America based on the car size alone. That's it. You show me a photo of like a grocery store car park and I'll be able to tell you it's either America or Australia. Putting a ton of sugar in products like bread. You're trying to tell me you put sugar in bread? Huh? I feel like Australia has very, very like strict food and drink standards on like what you can eat, what you can put in food. Why does bread need sugar? Bread don't need to be sweet. It's savory, baby. That's unnecessary sugar, unnecessary calories, more fat rolls, bro. More fat rolls, all right? Also, I want to make a point. I love America. It's one of my favorite countries and I love the food. I love the people. This is all just for a little bit of fun. Please don't hate me, guys. I love you. I love you. I'm just going to finish up here because I feel like if I keep going any further, I'm probably gonna get cancelled by all the Americans. I'm sorry. It's not my fault that your country is confusing. I'd say this will probably be the last one of these kind of videos, okay? I'm not gonna on your country, not judging unless you guys start doing some weird stuff that we don't do here in Australia. I don't know. I hope you enjoyed. If you're not subscribed already, please consider doing so.